Hey guys, it's Kevin here. Wargod 60, and I got another What's Banging My Head in my truck, of course. Let's see what I got here. I got quite a few CDs. I'm going to try to go through this fast. I'm not going to get in real detail, but give you a couple tracks to sample out here. Anyway, first up is Battle Beast and No More Hollywood Endings. Not a bad CD, but it's definitely a departure from their previous efforts. I think this is kind of more a little pop orientated metal, and not as heavy as the previous efforts, but I think, what is this, their 5th release? But here's one track. We'll go to another one here. This kind of has a modern vibe to it. Not bad, but not real great. It's just so-so. I think it's the same vocalist though that they've had for the last 3-4 albums now. I do believe. Let me check here. Anyway, here's the book. Nora Lohimo on vocals. I prefer the first vocalist that they had in this band. I think she was a little bit stronger vocally. Nothing wrong with her, but anyway, here's some Battle Beast. Up next, a band I really love. They're kind of in that new wave of traditional heavy metal vein. 3-piece out of California. And I came across these guys through Haunt and Night Demon. And these guys are on the Combat Records label. And talking about the band Malison. Let me take this out here, might see it better. But yeah, the band is named Malison. Just some great traditional heavy metal. Of course, it has Steven Rondina, Mario Lovio, and Nick Maffei on the band. Just some great stuff here. I think this is their first release. And but just some killer stuff. I'm trying to think of the track. This track here, just some great overall guitar work on this. Vocally, it has that Skullfist vibe from probably the first Skullfist, as you can hear. There are many bands like kind of doing this style. Of course, you got Haunt, Night Demon, Malison. You got Hellfire. Of course, up in Canada now, you have there's Riot City, Cauldron, of course, Striker. Just a ton of great bands doing that old traditional 80s heavy metal. None of the hairstyle influences at all in this. This is just some great new wave of traditional heavy metal. Great stuff. Let's see what this has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 tracks. Perfect amount for an album, in my opinion. To me, if you get more than 10 or 12, I think it's more or less filler material. So let's go to another one. These guys are out of Chula Vista. These guys should be bigger. I'm telling you, these guys are just fantastic. Like I said, if you like Haunt, if you like Hellfire, a lot of those Canadian groups up there are doing, are coming out with some new wave of traditional heavy metal music. Kind of came across these guys, like I say, through Haunt. Got a hold of them, I want to say right after the new year, and told them I was impressed with what they had. At the time I didn't see any physical copies, just the digital. So I got a hold of them, and they were on tour. They were on tour, and I got a hold of them, said I would like to buy, if they had any physical copies. I was interested in buying a couple CDs, and they said they would send one out. Well, they kind of got busy and kind of forgot, so I kind of waited a while, got a hold of them again, and Mario sent me out. I wanted two, but I only got one CDs. Paid for them, of course. Got to support them. But just some good stuff here. This one here is, I think this is The Architect. Track 3, or track 4 is The Protocol. Just some fantastic stuff. Anyway, here is Malison out of California. Let's see here. Speaking of new wave of traditional heavy metal bands, of course I just mentioned one, Malison, and other bands that are very similar in the style. Here's another one. They just released their third album. Last two are on vinyl and CD, and I believe cassette. They are on the Riding Easy Records label, a great label, more of a traditional metal label, maybe a little bit of psych, a little stoner rock, whatever you want to call it. But then I'm talking about Hellfire and the third release, Mania. These guys are out of the Bay Area of California. This is Warpath. These guys are a 4-piece. This is a digipack. Nothing real special about this. I mean, it has no liner notes, basically, just what you see here. But again, you can tell that it has that vocally, it has that the new wave of traditional heavy metal, the new stuff, actually, you know. And this is Mania. Their first one, I believe, is only released on CD. This one and the one previous, I can't think of it right offhand, but are on vinyl as well. So let's go to another track here. We'll go number 4, Born to Burn. This is kind of predominantly what I've been buying lately. This and a lot of 70s stuff. Obscure 70s label stuff. Maybe kind of have maybe a little speed metal in their sound as well. But good stuff here. Anyway, let's go to one more track, number 8, called The Dreamer. that is some Hellfire. Up next, let's see here. This band here, I think this is probably their 5th release, 5th or 6th. These guys put them all about every 2 years, I believe. Just some straightforward power metal. And I'm talking about Iron Fire and the album Beyond the Void. They are on the Crime Records label. Just some great stuff from these guys. I think I have all their material to date. Like I say, 5 or 6 releases now. None on vinyl, all on CD. It's a shame. Would love to see this stuff on vinyl. Some of the band here. You like Paragon? You like Iron Fire? Trying to figure out, I think these guys are out of Germany as well. Another track, number 4. One more track, number 9. Iron Void or Iron Fire. Good stuff there, guys. Let's see here. I'm just kind of going to show you what I've been playing. You guys probably have heard most of this stuff already. But anyway, these are Walmart buys, cheap. This is the remastered version, 30th anniversary of Whitesnake. And anyway, picked this up. Couldn't resist for $4. And then I let's see here. These were also $4 in the bargain bin at Walmart. ZZ Top Fandango. One of my favorite ZZ Top live albums. And then, of course, didn't have this on CD. Van Halen 1984.
Eddie's 1978 touring rig.
And then, of course, their classic debut.
Frankenstein guitar will be on display at the MoMA in New York City.
And then I got these from Scott Waters.
Exhibit opens on Monday. It's called Play It Loud.
This is kind of a 5-song EP of sorts. Aerosmith, Living on the Edge. It has 1, 2, 3 tracks of Living on the Edge. One's a LP version, one's an acoustic version, and one's a demo. But good stuff here. And then, of course, he sent me some New York Dolls, which I did not have. I wanted to get some on vinyl, but I haven't. This is Dancing Backwards in High Heels. This is a CD DVD. This came out in 2011. So, anyway, guys, that is what's been banging my head lately in my truck. So, take care. We'll see you next time.